Another design change from the Australian design had to do with the depth of the cut. In the Australian design, it was about 12 inches. In this one, it's 6 inches. What you get with a shallower cut is less fabric up here at the head and greater visibility. The downside, what you trade off for that, is a little bit more tippiness in the hammock because the center of mass is closer to the pivot point. Then there are the specialty bridge hammocks. In 2007, Dutch won the Coolest Kid on the Block award for his bridge skin, which is a gear skin style pack, which when unfolded becomes a bridge hammock. He built 2 versions. The first one left him singing soprano. He learned from that and made a second one that's larger, the one that he packs with now, although sadly Dutch is still singing soprano. Then there's Ramblin' Rab, who wanted to have a bottom entry slit in his bridge hammock, much like a Hennessy, and so he demonstrated that that could be made to work. And let us not forget Lost Cause, who built the world's biggest bridge hammock so that both he and his wife can sleep in it. That thing is big. Pretty cool. Double Hammock, out in California, is someone else who's explored a lot of interesting ideas with bridge hammocks. He was one of the first to explore using recessed spreader bars. He also looked at using spreader bars that were crossed at the top. I think he was the first one to be using cord along the sides of the suspension rather than just webbing. And he's got a foot box that's at the end of his hammock where the feet sit a little lower and it's quite comfortable. Lightweight bridge hammocks have been much on many people's minds. I built one that was 20 ounces all told, from tree hugger to tree hugger. TD, of course, is the master of measures, and so he's got some designs that are about as low as you can go. We have also Mike in Fountain Hills, Arizona, who's beat down the weight of his homemade bridge hammock down to around 12 or 13 ounces. And Double Hammock also has a very lightweight one that he's demonstrated. So you can use a bridge hammock and go really light. Something that some of us are experimenting with now is to have the hammock be considerably narrower at the foot end than at the head end. What this lets us do is use less fabric here, and also has an advantage of having it be narrower at this end and have less impact on, say, a tarp. So it does very well for back sleeping. Somewhat limited on side sleeping. It's hard to get up into the fetal position and stay there, but sort of a relaxed side sleep is just fine. So that's it. Building bridge hammocks has been a lot of fun for me. A lot of other people have been doing that as well, showing lots and lots of creativity. In fact, at the end here, I will show a rogues gallery of do-it-yourself bridge hammocks that you can find on hammockforums.net. So head on over, read the thread. TD has put up instructions on how to build these things. I've put up instructions on how to build these things too. So join the fun.